Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome back again. We're continuing on. And as you can see, I got my little angel. She's blowing the trumpet, y'all. She's blowing the trumpet. It's that time. And the W in my hand, like I've been telling y'all, it's a W, not an M. Everyone thinks it's the M. Yeah, I got an M in my hand, and they're saying that it means it's something important. Yeah, it does. It means you're chosen. But the M, everyone's calling it an M, and they have been for a long, long time. So this is new news to many of you, but I've heard it many, many years ago. But I always kept hush about it because the world was not ready for a lot of the knowledge. I've been waking up for a long, long time, especially since 2010. And once, long time ago, God presented a video to me on YouTube where this young man came out and said that if you have the RH negative, you are a holy watcher. The W means you're a watcher. Now, I'm not saying that if you have this sign, you must be RH negative. God does things in mysterious ways. There are many people that are going to be chosen for different tasks. And in me saying that, I got to talk to you today about the 144,000. Here we go now. Now, people are going to debate me on it. You can debate all you want. I'm just going to tell you exactly how it aligns with exactly what Scripture says. Now, Scripture says in Revelation 7:4, the 144,000, it tells you exactly in description who they was going to be. And it says they will be children. They will be Hebrew Israelite children, males, that have never been with a woman before. So that means a virgin, right? Well, see, if you Google it up, they're going to tell you things. Well, it could mean spiritual virginity. Come on, since when has virginity been spiritual? Like, it's spiritual, but I mean, losing your virginity. Okay, so if you didn't lose your virginity, how is that spiritual virginity? Come on now. If it says has to have never been with a woman in Revelations 4, if that's what it says, then you never been with a woman means you never had sexual relations. So is that a spiritual matter? No, that's a physical matter here on earth. Never been with a woman. Okay, but these are specifically chosen by God. 144,000 children. Now, I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind, and some of you're going to understand once I say it. But 144,000 children, like I said, they're male children that have never been with a woman, so they're virgins. And one extraordinary gift that God is going to give them is they're all at the same time going to learn this song that only they will know, and they're going to sing it at the appointed time. Now, what I wanted to mainly let you focus on regarding those 144,000 Hebrew, Israelite, black young male children is that the devil knows that these children are coming and he's looking for them. So I'm not saying you're running around calling yourself chosen, you ain't chosen. We're all chosen for different things. There's different watchers here for different things. But the specific ones that we are the holy watchers. With the W's. The 144,000. Think of those kids in that movie, The Matrix. Remember the kids in The Matrix when Neo went into the Oracle's house and he was waiting for her in the living room and the kids were in there, and one of them, he had this Rubik's Cube and he was moving it around with his hands, and the other one had a spoon that he was bending it with his mind. That's the kind of powers these kids are going to be admitting. And they don't, right now they're probably starting to wake up and they're admitting them. And some of their parents recognize. I've seen a woman that she put her kid on TikTok and he started speaking from the word. And he was saying, I saw Jesus. He said this and that. You think that stuff is just a fluke? Them kids. Out of the mouths of babes, thou shalt perfect thy praises. It's in the Bible. Jesus loved the little children. Yahushua knew them children. They carry the pure innocence light that people crave. And them demons out there are messing with them. Just like when Moses was born. Remember when Moses was born? His mother had to put him on a river raft thing to save his life in that basket. Because Satan got in Pharaoh's ear and said, you better kill all them Hebrew Israelite little black boys because they're outnumbering you and pretty soon they're going to take over. But that was not what Satan's goal was. He was looking for Moses. He knew he was going to be the deliverer. Same thing happened when Yahushua was born, right? What happened? They went in Bethlehem. King Herod sent them soldiers in there looking for the Messiah. He heard about it. He said, oh no, I'm the only king here. Oh no. Kill every firstborn male Hebrew Israelite child up to the age of 5. No, 6. Unbelievable. All because he worried about his throne. And he was already old in his time. So what you worried about a little infant that you probably won't outlive? I couldn't believe it when I read all that. But the thing was this. God always makes a way. So them kids, I mean, Moses was protected. He even grew up in the house of the Egyptians. Think about that. A lot of people don't really talk about that. A lot of people talk bad about Egypt, but Egypt had great knowledge, vast knowledge. They got caught up in messing with them demons and talking to things and entities they weren't, just like Solomon got messed up. But prior to that, Egyptians were doing things that were in alignment with nature. They were doing what they were supposed to be doing, but then they got messed up with the false gods. So when I rock this cross, I'm just saying, this cross here represents life. Because the circle on the ankh is the woman's womb, and the rest of it's a portal where we, through water, the placenta and the water, that we bring forth life. This represents the woman. This cross represents life. Pre-life, life, and afterlife too. But I don't mess with the afterlife stuff. But this is all about life, okay? I don't idolize this. I just wear it as a woman, knowing that the power of the woman is the womb and all that. And it's a portal. It is. It's fast knowledge on that. Now, when it comes to the Christian cross, I won't rock that. I don't rock none of that idolatry stuff. No way like that. But to me, it represents death. And I know Christians explain it different, that it means death was brought us life. I get that, but I can't hang nothing on my neck that I know a man was tortured on and his body, or what they did. To me, that's what they mock him. They mock that. And they know they're not winning because people beloved the Christ now. I mean, they love the cross. So the Satanists are so angry that what they're doing is turning it upside down when they mock Christ now. Either way, God said, don't be doing none of that idolatry stuff, wearing things carved out of wood and stone and worshiping and idolizing it. Like I said, I don't idolize none of these things I have on. I don't. It just represent that I'm a woman. They represent the purity, and that I'm in one with God, and I understand that these crystals and stuff come from nature and they're blessings, and I love them. They're beautiful, and so anyway, I ain't gotta explain all that. But let me get back to what I was telling you. What I was going to finish up on was there's some great movies out there that can help you along, watchers, and becoming who you are. Now, let me tell you something. Netflix got some crazy stuff out there. I don't get into all them demonic things they present. There's a lot of movies that, they refer to angels, and they're always showing you the fallen angel type of movies, like The Fallen with Denzel and Legion, City of Angels. All the prophecy flicks and Constantine. I mean, they're knowledgeable about the dark side. But if you want to, let me tell you, the best one that can aid you, and I'm not saying worship it, put your faith in all the things said in the movie. I think you should watch it. It's a series, so it's 2 seasons. But trust me, when you get into them seasons, you're going to be wishing there was a season 3. And they won't do it. For some reason, Netflix won't do it. So what I'm talking about is the show called The OA. And many of you may have seen it. The OA, that's fire. That show is fire. It's so amazing. And the woman it's about, she is an angel, and she's going to come into discovering that she's an angel and hasn't known this, and she goes through near-death experience. I don't want to tell you the whole movie. And she finds other angels, and she teaches them skills and stuff like that. They go through so much, and it's so deep, and then they come out and, you got to watch it. It's so informative, but like I said, don't hang on to every word. This is a man-made creation, but it is good to see her journey. And then when you watch her journey, you're going to be like, wow, we do go through this stuff in life. And it's going to click in. So watch the OA seasons 1 and 2 on Netflix. That's a really good one for me to tell you. And there's others, like there's another show that it's kind of action-y and there's some killing and stuff in it. But it's that show by with Jamie Foxx. It's one movie, It's not a series. It's called Project Power. That's a good one where he's looking for his daughter. And she has amazing gifts, and that's why they kidnapped her. That's a good one. And another outlet to find really good movies is a Christian channel, though. I don't own the channel, but I've seen some of the flicks on there on different things like Tubi and stuff, faith movies. But Pure Flix has some pretty good ones about angels that are very uplifting and moving. And, it just aids. You need to focus and watch good things that are beneficial to your coming into who you are and learning more. And you know, that's what I got for you today. I got more, but of course we keep running out of time. TikTok, you guys can only pretty much take at most 10 minutes per video, and I understand that. So I'll see you in the next one. Hang in there. And